Hey, good morning. How y'all doing today? This is your host, Wayne Buckingham Big Buck. Welcome to another edition of W.A.B Sports Talk. Today we have one of our special guests back here, Clemson legend, Mr. Grayson Marshall is on the show with us today, catching up with us again. He's been on the show before. We're getting ready for our Clemson alumni weekend, June the 5th, 6th, and 7th in Clemson. Coming on the air to talk about that and just see what he got going on. He's coming down to play some golf and do some mentoring and try to help us raise some money for one of our former football players, Mr. Brian McManus, that woke up paralyzed from the neck down. Hey, Grayson, how you been doing today?
What's up, Buck? You doing all right, man? I'm having a good
Man,
one.
doing pretty good, man. Up here in Tennessee, man. Got some pretty good weather up here today. Played a little golf yesterday. Got 18 in.
There
I
you go.
swung pretty good, but other than that, man, everything's going well. And how things going down there where you are? Where you at today?
Abs- Absolutely. In Jacksonville today. I'm here for the weekend. I've got a training going on this weekend because I have you can see it behind me right here. It's the only laser in the world that literally can doesn't recognize color. So I've got a laser buck that is totally doing stuff for athletes and humans like never before. Works at 1275 nanometers. Doesn't recognize color. Pushes out 74 watts, and I can do anything from COPD to traumatic brain injury to concussions. We just did Kevin Durant's Achilles surgery with Dr. Martin O'Malley up in New York. We did Patrick Mahomes' concussion this year. We did Tariq Hill's leg all season long. So we're doing a lot of good work. I just left South Florida, about to deal with those guys, and obviously bringing it to my alma mater and bringing it around the country. But it is the newest thing in lasers, and I get a chance to share it with the world. So it's awesome.
Wow, boy, you out there, man. My teammate, role model, all from Clemson and doing big things, man. That's good, Grayson. That's real good, man. Uh, I heard. How did your son, your daughter graduate? I know you had graduation. How school go with the family and
Yeah,
stuff.
everybody's out. My daughter graduated with her AA, so she's deciding where she wants to go to finish up her last 2 years. 18, she's 19, just got a real estate license.
Right.
So they're all doing extremely well. I get them to come work for me. I'm opening up franchises here in the next 8 months, so they're gonna probably come. Some of them come work for me. I got 4 kids, so I probably have a couple of them come work with me and for me with my laser. But it's been amazing. Part of it, Buck, I want to give athletes transitioning out of sports, opportunity jobs, opportunities of creating some phenomenal revenue in the sports space. They want to stay in the sports space. I can keep in the sports space, so that's a good thing for me. Assist getting folks where they need to get to is all I've ever been about, and this just gives me another opportunity to do that.
Right, that's good. So that's great, man. That's a great opportunity, man. I've been keeping up with you. Like I say, we Clemson guys, and like
Hmm.
you, one of my mentors and stuff, man. And first thing I want to say, man, we sure appreciate you coming back. I know you come back to Clemson all the time and helping with stuff, but I so appreciate that you are helping me build this thing that we doing our Clemson alumni weekend at Clemson.
They
Man,
need
what
to
we
hire you,
come.
Buck. I told Buck they need to hire you. You've done more for galvanizing former players than any event they've ever done, and I think that you need to be acknowledged for that. Your persistence, your commitment, your love and enthusiasm for Clemson as a whole. They should by now have recognized that and really positioned you into some alumni affair position, and not one of a corporate standpoint, but one of a social standpoint. Because last year we had a phenomenal turnout, and we talked about and discussed the fact that for those 20 years we were there, in
Right,
and out, there wasn't a real camaraderie between basketball and football. I mean, there wasn't a disdain or a hate, but there was because when we came in the early '80s, it was all football. They just come off the 1981 national championship, and all of a sudden basketball was the thing in Clemson, and that was
right,
unheard of for the next 12 years. So there was some unsettling and some unrest at times. Again, not anything that was animosity driven, but there wasn't a collective cohesion there. And what we saw the last year that you did the thing for Sharon is there was a bipartisan just connection and just said, look, here's what we're about, and all that stuff is gone. So I think you've done a tremendous job in that area, in that space, and I think everybody recognizes it. So whether or not they acknowledge you, I want to make sure that I acknowledge you in the fact that you are doing something that pretty much is unprecedented at the school.
Right. I appreciate that, Grayson. I really do, man. And that's my vision, man. And I like it during the summertime, the alumni weekend, and not just for football and basketball. We are adding golf, baseball, trying to add all sports to come out, and keep this thing going. We got a lot of former coaches coming back to spend time. Then at the same time, give us the opportunity to see each other, reminisce over some of the old stuff we did, but at the same time, share like a lot of guys don't know what you're doing, but it's an opportunity for them to get to meet, see all the great
Right.
things you're doing in the community and for your business and stuff. So I feel it's a great process what we're going through, and I do appreciate the compliment that you're giving me, man. And when I'm back at Clemson, it just make me feel like I'm at home because that's my
Right.
memories.
Right.
And
I'm the
I
same way. I'm the same
love
way.
seeing y'all guys, man. Love seeing y'all spending the time, if for an hour or 2 hours. So but most definitely, man, we trying to come together this summer for Mr. Brian Brands. He's one of the former foot, like you said. Last year we did Sharon, right? This year we're doing a
Hmm.
football guy. Uh, we doing some great things for him. We got some stuff set up for him. It's a 3-day event. It's the 5th, 6th, and 7th. That Saturday we'll be doing some stuff with IPTAY. IPTAY got some stuff sent out, I think a cookout and a tour of Clemson for a lot of the people haven't been back in a while. Then that afternoon, we'll do like a brunch or like a maybe I think they said a brunch or something where they're gonna honor Trevor Booker and Sandy Bryant that was part of got voted into the Hall of Fame. I thought that was real nice for them to come and do that. And going into that Sunday around 3 o'clock, we'll have our autograph signing over at Palmetto Smokehouse and Oyster Bar. It's right there beside TD's. But y'all make sure y'all come out because you'll have Grayson Marshall there. You'll have Dale Davis. You'll have Coach Danny Ford. You'll have Terry Pedal. Am I saying his name right, Grace? Terry Pop. I can't say that. Pedal.
Pedal,
Pedal.
yeah. Oh
Pedal.
no. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Excuse me for messing up his name. We got
No, Perry Tuttle. You know about
Perry
Perry
Tuttle.
Tuttle.
Perry Tuttle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Perry
Thank
Tuttle.
you.
Right.
Thank you, Grayson. Thank you.
I got
Then
you, brother.
we got Big Tree Rollins coming in. He'll be there. He'll be there for the autograph signing. Levon Kirkland, James Trapp, Big O. I can keep naming. We got a lot of Clemson Hall of Famers coming, gonna be there. And it's a great opportunity for y'all to come out and get autographs and meet these guys. And like I say, it's only one autograph per player. One item per person that's coming in to spend time because we don't want Grayson and these guys have their wrists broke signing all these autographs. It's for a great cause. All the proceeds go toward the young man, Mr. Brian Maris, for the cause we doing. After that, man, we got it set up. Grayson will be down at Esso's after that at about 5:30, 6 o'clock. We're jumping off at Esso's. We got a DJ. We got free food for everybody that's participating in the golf tournament and everything, and the former players. It'll be another feed. We ate all good day with IPTAY on Saturday, so we're gonna eat all good day on Sunday. Sunday night, finish that up down there and get ready for the golf tournament on Monday. After at Cross Creek in Seneca. It's a wonderful golf course, man. I don't know if you ever played. You ever played Cross Creek?
I haven't played it. No, I haven't played it yet. I haven't
Man,
played it yet.
it's
I'm looking forward
beautiful,
to it though.
man. It's beautiful. It's
Looking
open,
forward to it.
big. It's a hard course, man. It's a hard course. I played it one time, and it got some straight, narrow fairways out there too. But
I like that.
I think you'll have a wonderful time playing out there, man. So that's pretty much our weekend, Grayson. You know what I'm saying, that we'll be doing, working and stuff, man. And I'd like to see whatever you can bring extra to it, man. Come on down and enjoy yourself, man. And I know you're busy down there doing these great things, man, with the laser, doing all this good stuff with the health and the motivation speaking and all that. So, but like it's always good. I know we talk on here all the time, but it's always good to see you in person. What I'm saying, you're a great motivational speaker. You got any more clients on that where you speaking? Where are you speaking at next?
Oh wait, actually just did a contract with the United States military, so I'm working with their special forces and speaking to them over the next 12 months. So I do that about 6 times over the next 12 months, and a new book coming out this year. So just a lot of good things happening, but my focus really is on this laser. It's really on what I can do for people, how I can really change their lives, enhancing and getting athletes back to playing at a much quicker rate with the full capacity of them healing is what's amazing. So I'm just really excited. I'm going up to Indianapolis 500 next week. I'm doing some work with Chip Ganassi and those guys with their teams. So we're talking about how they can use the laser in what they're doing. I got a couple calls today with NFL Players Union reps in a couple different areas. So there's just a lot going on, and I'm just excited about it. But I love coming back. I love playing golf, number one. But I love the tournament, and I love the camaraderie. I love seeing the guys, reconnecting, and to be up there for 4 days and just chilling in God's country is gonna be awesome. I just like being back in the city of Clemson. I'm ready to get back there and enjoy it. Had a great time last year, and I'm anticipating even better time this year.
Most definitely that, man. Most definitely that. So I do have a question for you. What you think about? Let's talk about Clemson for a little bit. Yeah, I see we got our softball team, man, and let's say second year they won the AC
Right.
regular season championship, kind of like how we
Right.
did back in the day. They got
Hmm.
beat by a couple points in the ACC tournament, but I think they left today going to start the NCAA tournament, man. What you think about them girls the first 2 years playing there?
Clemson. I think when your university is about excellence, I think it rubs off in every sport, and I think that's what's happening at our school now. Is that everything that we do is in a spirit of excellence. People come to Clemson because it's a place to be showcased. It's a place to be on a national platform. Our girls did absolutely amazing, and following them again, being here in Florida. I grew up around watching girls play softball, so to see our girls do that is just nothing but awesome. But when that Tiger Paw resonates and it elevates itself and people recognize it around the country, we begin to get a better name for ourselves, not just in football or basketball or baseball. Heck, we won the ACC Golf Men's Championship again this year. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's just we just see winning. Winning becomes contagious, and I think that's it's about that at Clemson. It's about that at life too. When
right.
you get around winners, when you're around people that are winning, winning just seems to rub off on you. It's what's anticipated. It's what's expected. And I think when you are a Clemson Tiger or former Clemson Tiger, there's a standard that we uphold you to. I don't think we vehemently hold on to it like Miami used to. Now, back in the day, boy, the Hurricane, they used to be on the sideline stomping, boy, and they were enthusiastically over the top at time. But I think that exists now with us. I think it's obvious and it's identified in our facilities, the things that we're doing, the affordability that's there. What I'm more excited about is I got two Tigers down here in Jacksonville. I
Oh
got
yeah, that's
Trevor
right. We
Lawrence
got
and I
two
got
down there,
Travis
though. Yeah,
Etienne. Boy, I'm more excited about that. Boy, TNT blowing up the 904. So
right.
I'm totally excited about that. Two good guys, two accomplished college players. In my mind, two can't miss guys at the next level. And to have Trevor right here in my town, man, and to have Travis right here in my town, I just think that that's going to be just an absolute win-win, and it brings a new energy to the city. Everybody's excited about the Jaguars now, and I just can't wait for Sunshine to put it on him out there and prove that he's the real deal. Because we all know he is, but I think there's still some skeptics and some folks that are reserved in their opinion. But I'm all Tiger all day. So go ahead, Trevor,
Right.
show them what
Right.
you do, buddy.
You already brought your season tickets yet?
You don't know. You don't know. Look, we want to get a box now. I think my company is really working on getting a box now because I want to use the whole experience as something it's beneficial to my kids, beneficial to my
Right,
clients.
right.
So we're looking at doing a box, and and the energy's back in town. It's gonna be fun. So I can't wait. I can't wait.
That's good. I forgot about we got both of them down there with you. I
Yes,
think you'll
sir.
do a
Yes,
wonderful
sir.
job there. That's a sunshiny state, so you ain't got to worry about no cold weather. The body should stay. They should be able to play real good down there because they won't have too many injuries.
No
Injuries.
doubt, no doubt. And if they get them, they gonna have my laser here soon, so I'll get them fixed. They won't be
I
out
like
long.
that, man.
I'll
So
take care of them.
let's talk a little bit more about the laser, man. Like
Hmm.
let what people because a lot of people might not understand what
Right.
it do. So let's really talk about that right. Let's take a couple of minutes to talk about that. Really
Okay.
break it down in form that we can understand.
Okay.
What's it for, and
Re-
what it do.
Real simple. So the laser is called Phoenix Stereo System. So what I'm able to do, Buck, is I'm able to use photo light, photo biostimulation, and I'm able to use it just like the sun. When
Okay.
the sun shines on a plant, it stimulates what's called the mitochondria. The mitochondria then produces ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate. It is a molecule that the cells need for energy.
Right.
If ATP is present, the cell can heal itself. So what I do with my laser is I send 1275 nanometers, that's 74 watts, into the into the mitochondria to produce ATP so that the body heals itself at a faster rate.
Oh,
So for example, check this out. A third-degree ankle sprain will usually keep somebody sidelined 3 to 4 weeks.
right.
If I treat that third-degree ankle sprain with the laser, they're out 7 to 10 days.
Wow.
A hamstring usually is 4 to 8 weeks. If I treat it with the laser, it's usually 10 to 14 days. So I can literally deal with concussions. I can treat a concussion. So what we're working on now is having one of my units on the sidelines at every game, because we found out through Walter Reed that concussions are no more than damage to the mitochondria.
Right.
So if
Okay.
I can literally re-engage the mitochondria to produce ATP, then I reduce the likelihood of concussion. So I can actually go back and treat CTE now, because when adult brain cells are damaged, they return back to an embryonic state, a childlike state, and they're waiting to be told what to do. If I re-engage them with photobiostimulation and it gets them engaged, now I can literally regenerate the brain cells and get them back to leading a normal, healthy life.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're doing a lot of good stuff. And again, it's just technology that I'm now sharing with people. I need the world to know about it, and it's what I'm doing. It's awesome.
Wow. That's deep right
So I can
there.
do everything. Yeah, and I can do everything from bed sores. I can do everything. So what's good about it, Buck, is that I can deal with diabetic neuropathy. I can deal with diabetic ulcers. So there's a lot of things that I can do to bring people back to a different quality of life. Plantar fasciitis, patella tendonitis, any sort of soft tissue injury, any sort of joints. I just stopped the guy from getting his hip replaced. I stopped 2 guys from getting their knee replaced by using a laser on them and literally just regenerating the cells in the knee. So there's a whole lot that I can do to mitigate people from having serious surgery. I can help them recover that much quicker and do it all naturally, just like God does with the energy in the sun.
Right. Wow. So what about you know me, I had reconstruction on my knee when I was in college.
Hmm.
Uh I know I got a lot of arthritis. Bone,
Hmm.
I'm probably bone on bone. Could something like that help me on
Yep,
bone?
because most of the time you're gonna have scar tissue, and what I'm doing is I'll clean out the scar tissue, and now I won't replace cartilage. So if the cartilage isn't there, I can't do that. But what I can do is I can reduce the pain that you have, because now I'm engaging the cells around it to be healthy. So once the cells are healthy, it does mitigate and change how you deal with that issue of pain every single day. So I can
Wow.
definitely reduce it.
I
Because here's the
need
deal, but
I
any
need to come
human
see you.
being, yeah, any human being, I'll have it with me when I come up there. I'll treat you when I come up there. But I'll have any human being that is literally dealing with something that's in their body that's not working. It's because of inflammation. The number one cause of disease in the world, no matter what is labeled, is inflammation.
Right.
Inflammation is supposed to be good for you if it's only done at certain times. But when it's constant inflammation, it becomes a negative thing. Constant inflammation literally deadens the cells in those areas, so it really restricts the working environment of healthy cells. I
Well,
go in and restore the working environment so that the cells can be healthy again. And if I got healthy cells and they're getting the energy that they need, then the body will begin to heal itself. Just like if you break your leg, I don't have to go buy you a new bone. The bone is going to reheal itself because
right.
it's supposed to. So all I'm doing is helping the body do what God originally planned for it to do.
Wow. That's deep, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you need to bring that with you.
I'll have it with me.
I
I'll
need to
have it
be
with me.
there. Hey, because I, well, I told you I played golf yesterday, but I'm feeling
Hmm.
it today. You know what I'm
I know.
saying?
I got you.
And actually, that was my second time playing. Cause you know I had the stroke and the heart attack stuff
Right.
last year, but
Hmm.
that was my first. I played in a golf tournament in Atlanta down there with Dale and them, and I did a wonderful job. But that was my. I'm just trying to get my stuff. Doctor released me to go back, so I'm just trying to
Sure.
get my stuff back in the swing of things. But we had a bunch of hills on this golf course, so it got me a lot of friction and on my knee
I
and
got
stuff.
you.
It's been kind of sore today. But
I
that's man,
got you.
that's wild right there. So yeah, that's my
Yep.
first time hearing about that, Grayson. That's so you're doing a lot of great things, man. You
Thank you,
all
sir.
you're very educated, man. I enjoy listening to you talk, man.
Thank you.
Like I said, you was a hell of a point guard because you know how to assist, but at the
Hmm.
same time, you're still doing the same thing after sports. And
No question.
I love to see what you got going on after sports. You
I'm
know,
wired.
you're a whole different person, man. But
Thank you.
don't nobody know you to sit down and talk to you. That they be like, dang, man. You know what I'm saying? He blows my mind. So I really respect that, man. Like I said, I
Thank you,
always
buddy.
appreciate you being on the show on the real. Yes,
Thank you
man.
so much.
Y'all out
Thank
there
you.
in Clemson land, man. Hey, I know you know Grayson. You watching the show. If you want to holler at Grayson, you want to check out some of the stuff he's doing, you want him to come and speak at your school. I know he still does that on the side a little bit. I
No
know he's
doubt.
doing
No
big
doubt.
things,
No
but
doubt.
great
No doubt.
motivational speaker. He's doing a lot of great stuff in the communities. Grace, how can they get in contact with you, man? And what's your website? Let them know about that and where they can reach
Go
out to.
go to the real GM, the real GM dot live. Real simple. The real GM dot live.
Real
And and
GM.
everything's on there. Now holler at me. The real, my letters, my initials, Grayson Marshall, the real GM dot LIVE. And that's everything there. Yep.
And then let them know, man. Tell them. I mean, I know they can go in and look at, but tell them. I know. Just go through. Tell them everything. Tell them everything that you do, that you love, what you love doing, giving back, where they can hear it from
Right.
your voice and what they
Yeah,
understand.
all my books. I mean, all the mentoring that I do, the faith-based consulting that I'm about, the life coaching that I'm about. I work with so many athletes in transition out of sports, but it makes it's really rewarding. I work with executives again now, contract with the military, so that's even going to be that much better. But I just love it. I'm 6 books, two more coming out this year. I just stay as busy as I can. It's important for me to give back. I'm an assist guy, as you said. It's what I know. It's how I'm wired. It's what I'm good at. It's what I know how to do. And I take pleasure in seeing other people succeed. And that's why when you call me and say, "Hey, can you be there?" I'm like, "Sure." I mean, just tell me what day. I don't need to know the particulars. So just tell me when I get there. But I just want to be available to be used. I've often said to people, the only ability you need is availability, and that's all. And God can use you the way He needs to use you. So I just want to let Him use me as much as He can in the right way. Stay grounded with who I am. Never compromise those kinds of things. Stay true to what I believe, and keep being a Clemson Tiger. Because at the end of the day, boy, that's one thing I just absolutely love is that orange paw, baby. I love that
That's
orange
it.
paw.
Hey, they
I got mine right here,
can't
boy.
keep it on, man.
Yeah,
They
I got
be
mine
like,
right
bro,
here,
you
boy.
always got that Clemson Paul. I
Yeah,
said, baby,
no doubt,
I put a lot of hard work up there for this
no
thing.
doubt,
I got
no
to keep it
doubt.
on. People
Yes,
just don't
sir.
understand, man. They don't
Yes, sir.
understand. So I got to tell you, I love Clemson, man. People don't understand. You go to Clemson, Clemson is Clemson. Like, hey,
It is.
the school is the town.
Yeah,
So
nothing else
all
said.
you
That's
can
what it
do
is.
is
Hmm.
there, man. So I love it, man,
No
and
doubt.
I love seeing y'all guys. I said that 1,000 times
Me too.
before. I'm looking forward to June the 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Me
Not
too.
just even get with my teammates on the basketball side. I'm just looking to get forward to meeting all the alumni that
Me
come
too.
back, been back
Me
in them
too.
days with us and stuff, man.
Yes, sir. I'm ready for that. I am.
Yeah,
I'm definitely ready for it.
everything. So chopping at the bits about that, man. But Grace, I know I ain't gonna keep you long, man. But I want to tell my sports fans out there, appreciate y'all tuning in for this great segment with Mr. Grayson Marshall. Take heed what he great things he got going on. And if you ain't doing nothing, you want to come to Clemson, put it on your calendar. You
Yeah.
got a few weeks left out. June the 5th, 6th, and 7th. We'll be back at Clemson for our Clemson Alumni Weekend. It's going to be big, much bigger than last year. We got a lot of great players coming in, a lot of great players, and like I said, we got just come out, get some autographs, take some pictures, and see some of these guys that you ain't have a chance to see in a long time. We got Danny Ford, Cliff Ellis, Jim Davis, Tree Rollins, Dale Davis, Derek Forrest, Ricky Jones, Tony Christie, Grayson Marshall, Bobby Crair, uh, Taj Boyd, Levon Kirkland, Ty Hill, KD Dunn, James Coley, Harold Jameson, Larry Peterson. That's the golf coach. He just retired. One of the best golf coaches ever at
Larry
Clemson
Penley.
City.
Larry Penley was actually in my Hall of Fame class. I love
He,
Larry Penley, boy.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
man. And we got the 4-star James Kraft. We got Patrick Sapp. Patrick Sapp coming. We got KG Johnson coming. And the great catch of 1981, Perry Tittle. So that's just to name a few, man. That's done. Coming, but we got plenty more. So if you out there listening to this, man, take heed. If you got any questions, feel free to reach out to WAB Sports at 331-472-9828 or follow us at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LifeIn, and TSU. Or you can visit us on our webpage at wabsports.com. Hey, Mr. Grayson, man, it's always good to catch up with you, man. Appreciate you being this. I
Yes,
know you
sir.
got a busy schedule. You got to go later on, but thank you for stopping in and spending some time here with WAB Sports. It's always good.
Always.
We will see you in Clemson. Okay?
I'll see you in a couple of weeks, Buck. Thank you,
All right,
man.
thank you. Appreciate you,
You
Grayson.
got it, bud. Talk to you
All right.
soon.
All right. Hey, it's always good here at WAB Sports. We want to thank y'all for tuning in today to our great show. We had Mr. Grayson Marshall on, one of Clemson alumni, Hall of Famers, point guard there. He's doing a lot of great stuff. Make sure you look him up. Like I say, we'll be in Clemson in June the 5th, 6th, and 7th. We got a lot of great things going on with our Clemson alumni golf tournament benefit. Mr. Brian. So come on out if you're in the Clemson area and you want to come out and enjoy these guys coming. Go to our Facebook page, our Instagram, and Twitter, and see all the things we do. And appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with another special guest leading up to the tournament. We'll have a special guest every day leading up to the tournament for June. So just stay tuned to WABsports.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. This is your host, Big Buck, signing off here at WAB Sports, and we'll leave you with our commercial.
Have seemingly disappeared, Coach Wayne Buckingham started W.A.B. Sports. His focus is on mentoring our younger generation and teaching valuable life skills that go way beyond the field of play. Whether it's football or basketball, he has a specialized sports camp designed to address the challenges the youth of today face daily. He believes it's all about teaching healthy habits now in order for those lessons to be applied to their future decisions. W.A.B. Sports raises the money for these camps with various charity golf tournaments yearly. W.A.B. Sports also offers scholarships so that these young men and women have a greater chance at success in their life after sports. Coach Wayne truly believes the best thing in life is making a positive difference. W.A.B. Sports depends solely on donation. If you feel led to donate, contact Coach Wayne Buckingham at WABsports4@gmail.com. That's WABsports4@gmail.com.